Right. Welcome in, everyone. Kind of late night evening action. NWO. We've got Revamp and Miami against Wisconsin and Coach Brusso. Should be an interesting one. They're there at Camp Bramble. I've got FG Streams with me.
Yes, sir. Good to call another game with my man, my pimp, Lou. We got a game here that I'm not quite sure what we're gonna see. I mean, we know Revamp can play really good defense. We know Brusso prides himself on defense, but we've also seen Brusso in some track meets, scoring a lot of points with some people in some shootouts. So this one's one that can go either way. What do you think, Lou?
Yeah, I expect these coaches to kind of feel each other out. They've never played each other before. As we see, Wisconsin gets the kick and returns it out to about the 15. Miami winning the toss. But as far as what we're going to see, let's just stay tuned. I think this game's going to kind of start out slow. These coaches are going to feel each other out, and then we're going to be in for a regular slobber knocker.
Calling a slobber knocker. All right. See if that's what we get.
I think so. Wisconsin in a shotgun. Russo has time, drops back. Incomplete. Mertz was hit as he throw.
Good hit on both sides, both on the quarterback and on the player trying to receive to make that one tough. Top-notch defense.
Yeah, and I assume we're going to see a lots of defense. Revamp usually calls a good game, and Coach Russo, of course, known for his defense.
Yeah, chance for Wisconsin here to really try to set the tone early, maybe move the ball a little bit, but didn't go well on that first play.
Yeah, same formation again. We got two receivers to the left. A little inside run play. That's going to be Jackson Acker. 8 yards.
That's a good one. Sets up third and manageable. That's exactly what you want on the first drive of the game.
Yeah, looking to convert here. And really need to string those together. I would think time of possession is certainly going to come into play in this game. So more gun. Mertz gets the snap. Has a little bit of time. Throws to the flat and has Marcus Allen for 5 yards and a first down.
There you go. Wisconsin getting it done despite that pre-snap adjustments over there by Coach Revamp and the defense. Moving some guys around, some safeties in the box and what have you, but nice job to make the play anyway for the Badger offense.
First and 10, out to the 28 now. Little play action, and that costs too much time, and Rush gets home.
Yeah, unfortunately, just didn't have the time to run the play action. Did not get enough blocking from his offensive line on that one. And the NIL guy hits the ground, gets his jersey a little dirty there. He's got to wash that for the commercial tomorrow.
Yeah, all those white pants. Jeez. Laundry people are going nuts. Mertz drops back. Has his man. That was Skylar Bell for 6 yards. Coming in across the middle.
There you go. Good play. Picking up a gain. Now you got 3rd and 9. Unfortunately, the sack hurt a little bit. Still 3rd and long, but at least it's not over 10.
Nope, it'll be the first 3rd and long situation. Early into this game, not even 2 minutes old. From the center, making a change is Mertz.
Ooh, nice throw.
Hits the out. 12 yards to Marcus Allen. Getting
Real
it done.
nice throw on the sideline there. I think what you said is correct. There's going to be a lot of time and possession involved in this one. And it's already having its impact, just by the way the coaches are calling this game, taking their time to call these plays. You don't always see that in these MWO games.
Yeah, absolutely. Man goes in motion.
Wide open.
Mertz is going to hit him in the flat. That's Acker, and that looks like... I'm sorry, that was Braylon Allen. Going to be a 6-yard gain on the play.
Nobody went away, and smart decision by Mertz to just find the wide open guy.
Yeah, I think we will see a lot of smart reads. That's been one of Brusso's calling cards. He hasn't made a lot of terrible decisions in the passing game. Little read option for Mertz. He's going to pick up 7 yards there.
Heck of a play. Mertz picking up a first down on the option keeper. Looked like maybe the Miami Hurricane defense would have had a chance to put a hand on him, but he snuck right on by.
Yeah, good call, good read, good execution. Man comes in motion across. Could be another little inside handoff. Braylon Allen, 4 yards.
Chunk.
Lots of positive plays. They've had that 1 sack play.
And made up for it. So not too
Yeah,
bad.
everything else has been pretty nice.
Yeah, this is one of those true clock eaters to open up for them.
Another handoff. Braylon Allen with a good, tough finish on that 4-yard run.
Yeah, nice little agile move there at the end to pick up like an extra 1 or 2. Dive attempt from the defender, just not there. Like what I'm seeing, though. Wisconsin, that run-the-ball, play defense type of team, and they're sticking to it. Doing a nice job.
Yeah, keeping everything manageable. Pro set formation. This is Allen again, and he's going to pick up 4 yards. We might not even have to run these plays. I think we could probably just declare we're going to give it to Allen and mark 4 yards on the sticks, right?
That's how it's been going so far. It's just like, let's not even have to, just move the ball forward 4 yards. That's what's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Can basically bank it.
Little play action. Going way out to the right. Has Skylar Bell outside. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup.
Good pickup. Real nice. I feel like I'm watching like the San Francisco 49ers play here. A lot of West Coast, a lot of keep the ball on the ground, move guys around, hit the screen, hit the out route. It's all good stuff.
Yeah.
It's all high percentage.
Yeah, I mean, it's half by necessity, but I mean, it's also where the talent is, too.
Mm-hmm.
Braylon Allen stopped for the first time. Picks up a couple inches, maybe.
Wow, other than that sack play, that is the first 0 gain play we have seen or worse, so.
But 3rd and 1. What's your next short yardage play, right?
Right back to him. Right?
Run it to the left, run it to the right,
There you go.
And this was number 1, Ches Malusi. 2 yards, first down.
If Allen didn't want it, we'll give it to somebody else.
Well, he needs a break once in a while.
Oh, yeah.
He is the bell cow. This Reed's Allen again, fighting his way through the middle. Only 2 yards on that play. 2nd and 8 coming.
Starting to slow down as we get closer to the red zone. Now officially in the red zone. This is where Revamp Pimpin likes to really clamp up on defense. So see what
Yeah,
kind
if
of
you're
plays he
watching
can
his
come up
cam,
with.
he just got up and adjusted himself, made sure everything was set. I think he's digging his heels in.
Ooh!
Nice move.
Ooh! That juke move was dirty. What a play for Clay Cundiff. Wow.
Yeah, I caught it on the flat. I had a little bit of lag, and then I saw it all come back in super time. So, wow.
It's a hell of a name. Clay Cundiff getting the job done.
Yeah, kind of rolls right off the tongue. Braylon Allen is going to get in for 1 yard. Shout out to Von Rye.
Important drive for Brousseau and the Wisconsin Badgers picking up a touchdown on the first opening drive of the game right there. See what Revamp does to respond. Almost took the whole damn quarter.
Yeah, nearly 6 minutes. Almost got my full ab workout in.
Well,
Wisconsin will kick.
Got that 7-minute abs, Lou?
Mm-hmm. It's the magic number.
Can't do 6-minute abs. Over. Otherwise, you'd be done.
No. I mean, I got 2 seconds if I were doing 6-minute abs. I'd probably have about, I don't know, 3-4 more reps to go. Crush those out.
All right, let's see. Miami and Wisconsin both taking their time getting these play calls out now.
Like I said, there's going to be some feel out time now. Brousseau did it on offense. Now Revamp did. He's going to run the counter to Cheney. Pick up the yard to the outside.
Pedestrian opening play. Looks like Revamp's having a little nostril issue. Maybe that had an effect, but
sinus troubles everywhere. But yeah, very methodical on the play calling. Both of these coaches trying to get in each other's head. Van Dyke under center has Cheney behind him. Going to drop back. He's going to hit Mallory. And that'll be a 12-yard gain, first down.
There you go. Nice throw right away. Big 10-plus yard play. Right after the run game fails them with just a yard and going out and hitting a big pass right away. Maybe that'll jumpstart him a little bit.
Yeah, huge crowd here at Camp Randall. Lots of red and white. Van Dyke takes a snap. He's going to hit Cheney on a little screen or dump. And Cheney's going to get 3 yards on the play.
Nothing big and explosive there, but a nice 3 yards. I don't think they're going to get it off. Nope.
That will take us to the quarter. Tried to snuck us. Couldn't.
No snuck in here, bro. We got a...
Yeah, can't snuck us at Camp Randall. That's what Brousseau's saying.
6/7 of the quarter belong to him and his offense, and they've got the 7 points to show for it.
Yeah, you know, you almost hate for it to happen, but then again, the other half wants you to see the, you know, Brousseau force a 4th down and a punt here and then have another 6-minute drive. Let's see what happens. Van Dyke from the shotgun.
It'd be
And going to be a delay of game. What?
nah. I believe Miami burned their first time out there to
Oh,
avoid it.
didn't like what he saw. Yeah.
Nah, didn't like it. Little nerves on the Miami sidelines. Can you imagine if this game was like 16-7 and it was nothing but Brusso rolling down the field, getting field goals in 5.5, 6-minute drives?
Well, I mean, I feel like Coach Revamp was, like he's deafened and can't hear us, but I feel like, that's the exact same fear that he had. He's like, I need to get a first down here because I can't let this guy have the ball again until I do something with it. Tough run by Chaney, and he's gonna needed 7, picks up 8.
All right, so he calls the timeout, gets a play out there that gets him a first down. I guess you could say that one works.
Yep. Right at midfield. Van Dyke quickly is going to hit Smith out in the flat. Smith makes the first man miss and is able to pick up 6 yards on the reception.
Bad Van Dyke hitting all of his passes thus far. Running a nice offense. Run game hit or miss. There was a miss. There was a hit.
Got to warm it up.
All in all, into enemy territory, and that slobber knocker might be coming.
Yeah, I got to remember this offense spent nearly the entire first quarter on the sideline.
I mean, to be honest, this is what I came here for, just to be able to sit here and watch Revamp bounce.
Yeah, and he's bouncing, and Chaney's bouncing outside. Has some room up the left. Is at the sideline, hurdling at the 5 and inside. Falls out of bounds about the 1.5.
Wow. What a run. The hurdle, breaking the tackles, and then, of course, Revamp letting out that patented, bear growl at the end. You'd love to see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, feeling himself. So much for matching Brusso in time of possession.
Yeah. I don't know that was going to work ever. I mean, it's really hard to run a 6-minute drive in this game.
So from the 2 now, Van Dyke has the weak eye, hands off to Skinner. The fullback, he's going to get 2 yards, but somehow still be shy of the goal line.
Tried to run that fullback love for 49er Pimpin' and didn't quite work out the way he expected.
So we'll get another shot here from the 1, 2nd and goal.
Coach on the sideline looking confused. He doesn't know. That's not a good thing.
He ran the same play, and it's going to get stuffed.
Wow.
Skinner -1 yards.
Yeah, it didn't look like he was too confident in the play call. Really trying to shove that fullback in there.
No, and the play clock is something to keep in mind. Both of these coaches have seemed to take a long time calling their plays, trying to make sure they're not in the wrong call.
Are they overthinking it, do you think?
Either you are or you aren't. Van Dyke drops back, hits Chaney, and Chaney's going to get in.
There you go. Got the touchdown. It took something a little unorthodox, but it worked.
Yeah. Easy little swing pass.
And there you go. 49er Pimpin's calling it. He says we got the Slaba Naka.
Extra points up and good. 7-7.
I mean, you automatically assume that, when both teams score on their opening drive, you're like, all right, here we go, Slaba Naka. But I don't know. I don't think it's been confirmed until the second drive on the second drive, if both teams are putting the ball in the end zone again, now you're really in for that Slabanaka.
Yeah, you might be onto something there. Miami kicks off. We'll get a chance to see how the Wisconsin offense shows. There will be no return. Kick sails out the back of the end zone.
My question is, do they have enough time to score here? Because there's 4:47 on the clock. If it's going to take 6 minutes, I don't know if he's going to get there.
Yeah, I am going to get out my notepad and I am going to bring that up with Coach Russo in the post-game broadcast. I mean, as far as the formula that we've seen, no, they don't have time to score. So expect like 4 verts, 5 verts. Little option play. It's going to be Allen up the middle again. He's going to get 3 yards. I was unaware he ran in odd numbers.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. It was like 4, 0, 2, right? I mean, I guess the thing to ask Brusso is, like, how drastically does your play calling need to change when all of a sudden you have like a minute and a half less on a drive than you had the first time, you know? Like,
I mean, you probably just need to hurry up to the line a few more times, right? Get out of bounds once. We're overthinking it. Allen on a little run outside is going to pick up 5 yards.
Nice job. And there you go. It's only got a 2.9 per carry average.
It almost feels like he's got like 2.9 broken tackles per carry as well, though.
That also, yeah.
I mean, he's just dragging defenders as he goes and falls forward. Hurts makes an adjustment. Got a man in motion. Throwing up the middle. Ball is nearly intercepted. Safety was sitting right there.
Interesting. That is that's the first time today with 3:37 to go and a half that I felt like maybe one out of the two coaches strayed from the game plan just a little bit. I mean, you got a 3rd and 2. You could run, you could throw, but taking a shot downfield in double coverage, probably it wasn't in the game plan.
Yep, it's the most aggressive play we've seen from Wisconsin so far. Knighton will return it. Wiggles a little bit. Out past his own 45. Pretty good return.
Real good return. 23 yards on a punt return in this game. That's pretty good.
Yeah, 23 yards on a punt return anywhere is pretty good.
Exactly.
First and 10 from the 46. 3.5 to go here in the first half. Van Dyke under center. Chaney in the backfield. Hudson comes in motion. It's going to be handoff Chaney to left side. 2 yards, swallowed up.
All right, so this drive starts like the last one with a little pedestrian run to the left with Chaney. And then there was nothing pedestrian after that. So see if this follows the same pattern.
Shotgun 3 to the right. Van Dyke takes a snap, drops back. Hits Smith. It rattles out, incomplete. That's going to be his first drop pass today.
Definitely not what you want to see there. Drops. That can plague you all day.
No, threw it into a little bit of traffic. There's another receiver, and with that comes another defender, so... Brings up a 3rd and 8. Trying to
How
get
much
across
time these guys are
midfield.
taking thinking about this stuff, man.
You can just see the wheels turning. There's
Mhm.
you can see the mouse on the wheel just running away.
Woo!
Has about that same pattern. Hits Smith across the middle. Catches it this time. That's going to be a first down.
Coach Revamp really trying to take this thing in the direction in which he wants it to go now. Opening up the offense a little bit, quickening up the pace.
Four wide for Van Dyke. Cheney next to him in the backfield. Going to be a handoff to Cheney, left side. Makes a man miss. Jukes out another. Dives forward 9 yards.
He hit him with the step back cheese, and woo! What a move. Good pickup. Now just letting that clock tick away.
Yeah, knocking on the red zone at the 22-yard line. 2nd and 1. Time to milk the clock a little bit. I think he's doing exactly what he should be. And like from the shotgun, hands it off to Cheney. Cheney cuts up. It's going to have a first down. Gain of maybe 4.
4 yards, that's all he needs. He needed 1, picks up 4, keeps that clock moving, keeps the chains moving. Putting the pressure on the Badgers here. Any agencies? Nah, we know who needs those.
Yeah, in this game, they're everywhere. Van Dyke drops back. Hits Cheney on the left side. Cheney can't make anybody miss. He's going to lose 3.
Yeah, he elected not to go for the risky cutback there after a missed tackle. Maybe a little tight juke move might have worked, but tried to take it and just beat the defender, maybe run him over. It just didn't work out that way. So a loss of 3. Good job by the Badger defense. Minute 38.
Yeah, these Badgers are kind of prickly as we get into the red zone this time around. You know, and there's more than one kind of slobber knocker. It doesn't have to be a super high sloring slobber knocker. You know, there's the inverse as well. Maybe we saw most of it already. High formation, Van Dyke fakes to Cheney, rolling to his right. Corner of the end zone, has Mallory. Made that look easy.
Wow. What a play. What a throw. Van Dyke only missed 1 pass all day. Couple of touchdowns, or tubbies, as my man Revamp Pimpin would say. And
ran the old boot pass.
yeah, happy to have the lead, I'm sure. Look at him bouncing. Oh, he put the right song on just now. You could tell.
Extra point sails through.
All right. Well, we were talking before about how the Badgers did not have that 6 minutes on the clock to run their drive, and they definitely don't have that now. So.
No, we'll see a little bit different offense here. 90-second offense from the Badgers.
92 if you want to get a little frisky, but, you know. You got to watch out. Coach Vamp bouncing like that, you get yourself in trouble.
Wisconsin from a bit of a gun or a pistol. Has a slant, hits Marcus Allen. That's going to be 18 yards.
That back shoulder throw, though, that adjustment from Allen. Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there.
Yeah, little dart.
And I'm sure revamping the defense, not excited to give that up because that was pretty tight coverage. But, man, that throw was perfect. Right where it had to be.
Yeah, and with 2 timeouts, Wisconsin's got, you know, maybe more than just field goal aspirations on this drive. Dropping
Nothing.
back is Mertz. Nothing there. Has to throw it away.
Absolutely nothing. That was that patented revamp blanket coverage.
But that's a good job by Bruce to identify that there's nothing. Just get rid of it. You know, I think a lot of us as players stretch that out or take a sack or waste 5 more seconds running toward the sideline. Has his man. That's an 11-yard pass to Dyke.
Is that where it's allowed? Big throw.
I mean, Dyke is kind of a dam, so yeah, it's a name.
Well,
A lot of dirty names out there.
well, let me tell you something. The Miami defense said, damn, as soon as he caught that one at the first down marker. Means moving the chains, and now we finally get under a minute to go in the half.
Yep, clock continues to tick here, and we see a timeout from Miami.
Interesting. Maybe revamp pimping thinking he could get the ball back here before half, or just didn't like what he saw. One or the other.
Yeah, maybe wants to get different athletes on the field. Maybe wants to make sure his athletes are fresh. That could be any number of reasons. So Mertz from the gun will drop back, throwing across the middle, right through the hands of a Miami linebacker.
Wasn't a ton there. Again, that really tight coverage. Miami, then their DBs are doing a really nice job. You got to really make some wild throws to complete passes on them today.
Yeah, they're athletic and they're in the right spots, so it's only the thinnest of margins. Well, so Mertz will drop back, roll to his right, and he will throw. He has, I think that's Braylon Allen. Good for 38 yards.
Strike. Woo!
Down around the 10.
That spin move.
Clock will stop
Wisconsin
momentarily.
offense. Making a couple big plays now.
Mm-hmm.
Opening up the slobber. Nine yards to go in 37 seconds. Did you see that?
Whoa. 3 wide receivers to the right. Allen in the backfield with Mertz. Handoff to Allen. Cuts it up the middle. He's going to walk his way in.
The bob and weave there. Heck of a job by the Wisconsin offense to run the complete opposite of their first drive today. Hella quick. Putting it in the end zone. Didn't even need all 90 seconds.
Yeah, great execution. Marched the whole length of the field.
Here you go, showing they can run any type of game that the Canes want to run today. Hey, you want to take your time? We can do that. Scoring 90 seconds each way, we can do that too. Good job.
Kickoff is tonight, and he's going to take it out of the front of the end zone. Weaving to the outside, and ankle tackled around the 16.
He got a little fancy there. Probably could have got more by going straight forward, but trying to make some moves, get a couple extra yards instead. You're going to have to settle for being dragged down at the 15-yard line. So we'll see what kind of offense he wants to do here, if he wants to take some shots downfield or if he's content with the tie into the half.
Looking through the playbook, looks like he will be taking at least one shot. He's got a timeout, so could easily find himself in field goal range with a good play or two. Five wide, Van Dyke drops back. Up to Ladson on the left side. Complete. Makes a man miss. One man to beat. It's going to be down inside the 10. 4 seconds to go.
He went for the 1v1 ball, and it paid off some big dividends. What a huge play. Best play we've seen today.
And he's going to call his timeout. Wisely doesn't want that clock to start ticking. I think he might have a shot. No, he's going to go for the field goal. Just take the points.
Hey, those points are important. Take that lead into the half. They get the ball at the half, so big.
Yep, kick is up and good. 1 second left on the clock. You expect a fair catch and a Hail Mary here?
I don't know what to expect at this point. We've seen enough. Gonna let it go. Let's see. Does Mertz have the arm for this?
Yeah, might need the old hook and ladder play. Or hook and ladder and ladder. So from the 25, Wisconsin has one shot, seemingly. Run the option, fakes it down, Mertz pitches it out. Good 10, 11-yard gain. That's how the first half will close.
Yeah, I think they misplaced the hook and ladder play in the playbook on that one. Went for the old option instead.
Yeah, can't fault them for that. Good to see an option play. I enjoy it. What an exciting half, though. 17-14 Miami leads.
Yeah, I mean, this could be another one of those track meets that Brusso was talking about before the game, you know. He was hoping it wasn't going to be another one of those, but at 17-14, we're well on our way to a couple teams scoring in the 30s here, and the only reason we're not pretty close to already being there is because he took 6 minutes right off the clock at the beginning of the game.
Just like that, we are off. Wisconsin's going to kick. No return offered. And Miami will start from the 25.
All right, so Revamp gets the big field goal before the half, and here he is with an opportunity to open up a 2-score lead. See how he chooses to approach this.
Yeah, he gets the first chance to snuck us, I guess. Smith comes in motion. Van Dyke takes the snap from the shotgun, hits Cheney in the left side flat. Not a whole lot doing. He's going to lose 2.
2-yard loss. You never know what you're going to get from Cheney on a first down play. You know, you got the run to the left for just a yard, the run to the left for 3 yards. You got this one for a loss of 2 yards. They haven't been hugely successful, but just kind of feeling the defense out on that set of downs.
Yeah, what that guy is, though, he seems like a third down back. Like he gets it.
Yeah, he picks up that 2 or 3.
So 5 wide now. We got 3 to the right. Van Dyke takes the snap, hits Cheney on the slant.
Wow. He hung on to that? What a play. For a running back to hang on to that. Wow. Stick him at receiver, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, he's got quite the skill set.
Mm-hmm.
5 wides again. Let's see, he's going to hit him again on an out.
Oh, my
Makes
goodness.
a catch, makes a couple of stop and goes, makes 10 extra yards out of the play.
Yeah, the Wisconsin Badger defensive coordinator is P-I-S-S-E-D on that sideline right now. He is not happy with the tackling. Out here tackling like a bunch of baby backs.
Yeah, they're going to have to get some more of those Microsoft Surfaces on the sideline.
They just broke a couple of them.
Van Dyke from the gun. Smith motions across the formation. Hand off to Cheney. Not a whole lot to it. He's going to gain 3, but
that was
lots of
strange. I don't
Badger
know
defenders.
I don't know if you guys at home saw that, but it looked like one of the Wisconsin defenders kind of like pushed Cheney in the back, but it didn't do anything. it was literally like he's playing touch football. He's like, I touched you. Wait a minute. No, he's down. I touched him. That's
Yeah,
unfortunately not how this game's played.
He might think they're still on Thursday's practice.
That Cheney step back, though,
He's
it's
got
gotten
the moves.
Wisconsin a few times. Yeah, he's got the moves like Jagger for sure.
With Knighton in the backfield this time. Van Dyke will drop back. He's going to hit Mallory across the middle. Mallory's going to get a first down. Take a tough hit at the end, too.
That tight throw. Wisconsin defenders got to get that arm in between the hands. I'm sure Coach Brusso is he's really pissed at the way these guys are playing the defense right now. Nobody making any effort to break any of these passes up. Just letting all these tightly contested passes fall into the arms of Hurricanes.
Yeah, he'd like to turn the tide here if he could.
Mm-hmm.
Van Dyke's going to hand off to Cheney again. Cheney's going to cut back. And almost was able to work that cutback. He looks like he caught an arm and got into a stumble animation.
Yeah, we mentioned that at the beginning of the broadcast, but for anybody who's joined us recently or missed the opening session, these two have never played each other, and I remember my first time playing Revamp. That was a freaking slobber knocker and a half. I made him sweat like a motherfucker, as I do to most people who I play for the first time. After that, he kind of whipped my ass, but you know, it's one of those things where you're just feeling each other out, and there's not a whole lot of chances getting taken, you know.
Oh, it's been generally, kind of a conservative game here. Little angle pass to Skinner. Maybe a big first down.
George says I fucked him up first try. I didn't mean to do that, pimp. I don't know what you're talking about. No, Cincy, we played a 7-point game. I don't want to hear that. You almost came back and stole the game from me. This one, though, feels like one of those the whole time could just go either way. Revamp's got to put it in the end zone. 10-point lead.
Van Dyke hands to Cheney on this counter. Cheney makes the first man miss. Showing lots of wiggle, gains 5 yards.
Guys are
It's
slippery.
funny.
Fuck. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it's funny. He runs about 40 yards to gain 5 there.
Yeah, he's got that, like, you know, Kyler Murray at quarterback, Debo Samuel at wide receiver type of thing. Guy runs extra yards just to pick up a few. But, man, slippery. Hard to bring down, too.
Van Dyke calling out some adjustments. He's got Cheney in the backfield with him. Restrepo is going to come in motion. Handoff is to Cheney. He's going to pick up a few yards.
Be honest, you wanted to say that name. I've been wanting to say it all day, but he hasn't gotten the football, so I couldn't say it. Like, Restrepo is just a really fun name to say.
Mm-hmm. Good football names.
Oh, yeah. Totally common. Restrepo. Wow, a lot of changes at the line here.
Yeah, we got 4 wide. Cheney's in the backfield with Van Dyke. Taking our time.
Barking
Gotta
out
get
orders.
it right. Rolling to the right is Van Dyke. He's going to keep it himself. Gets inside the 5. First and goal.
No, Van Dyke's sitting back there barking out all those hot routes. What if he just barked out a bunch of hot routes to just, like, do a bunch of down and ins so that there's literally nobody on that side of the field?
I mean, that could have been what he was doing. I wasn't paying attention.
I don't think that's what he ended up doing, but it looked to me like it was a bunch of just gibberish, really, like Peyton Manning-esque stuff. But
Omaha. Hands it off to Knighton. Beautiful spin. And then he's met by a wall of Badgers.
Yeah, it was a nice start to the run, but unfortunately, just too many guys came to the rescue on that one. All right. Brousseau and his defense has revamped stop bouncing for the moment, so.
Getting serious here. Van Dyke is going to roll to his right again. He wants to keep it himself. He will.
Ooh, stands
He is
him up.
Right down to the goal line.
I thought Van Dyke was getting in there. I said there's no way, and the Wisconsin defense just stood him up right at the goal line. What a play.
I mean, if you're playing that game against the computer, you challenge this every time, right?
You got to, right?
Yeah, there are no challenges in online user play. 3rd down and the thinnest of inches.
Well, there is a challenge. It's getting in on this 3rd and goal. That's the challenge right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the shadow of the ball is over the goal line, I think. Van Dyke will drop back. Somehow able to get a pass away.
I don't know how he got a pass off on that. No idea. Look at that. He got hit so hard he's glitching.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody got to send him to the tent. I don't know. He got hit really hard.
Yeah, he needs some server maintenance or something.
But that's lucky for Miami and their offense, because now you stay at the goal line for a 4th and goal play, which, come on, we all knew it. Revamp's going to go.
Yeah. Van Dyke under center again. Going to hand it off to Cheney. He's going to go to the outside. Give up some yards.
Oh, no! Did you see that? No way!
He saw.
No way!
A
Revamp
very
goes
risky
nuts.
strategy on that run.
Revamp went nuts, and for good reason. There is no way he should have got in that end zone.
We've been
The whisk.
commenting on Cheney's wiggle all night. He's got a lot of it, and he used most of it there.
Yeah, I think Coach Brusso just walked up to every single player playing on the Wisconsin defense and told them that this is not a fucking pillow fight. This is a football game. Tackle the motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Kick sails out the back of the end zone, and Wisconsin will take over on the 25.
He said you could buy your unicorn bed sheets after the game, and you can sleep over with Sally tomorrow. Just go out there and tackle somebody. Well, now we find ourselves with the first 2-score game of the day. How does Wisconsin respond?
Like so. Mertz is going to fake a handoff, keep it on the option, and he's going to pick up about 9 yards.
Heck of a job following blockers, trying to point in the direction he needs them to go, giving them a little push.
Looked like he wanted to find his pitch man there kind of late, but that guy got tackled. Hands it off to Allen, and Allen's going to pick up the first down here.
That's something Coach Brusso has to respect, though, because at least somebody on the field is tackling.
Respect, yes. Like, approve, no.
Approve? No. Respect? Gotta, you know?
Mertz drops back, hits Allen on a little angle route. Good for a bunch.
There you go. Gets a nice gain over the middle as the third quarter is winding down, but you're in enemy territory. Got there pretty quick.
Yeah, and I think we probably need to see some more of that from Coach Brusso. Keeping the sticks moving, and I guess do anything you can to keep Coach Revamp from getting any more comfortable.
Ooh. That's a tough one.
Yeah,
It's a hard pill to swallow right there.
dangerous throw across the middle, finds a Miami defender, and they'll take over on the 28.
You'd have to say that on this drive now, after that disappointing end to that drive, that Revamp might officially have a chance to put this one away, though you never know. It's the NWO, so.
Yeah, the Badgers needing their defense to step up big here.
Mm-hmm.
Van Dyke gets the pass to Smith, who's going to gain about 6 yards.
Well, we'll see if the tirade that Coach Rousseau went on the sideline after that last score pays off at all, and one of his guys goes out there and makes a play.
I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't really like being on the receiving end of a tirade, but if it motivates you or your players, like, I'm all about it. Smith's going to come in motion here. Van Dyke's going to hand it off to Cheney on that counter. Nothing really happening there.
Yeah. Coach Vamp just pulling out those old reliable plays that he knows will pick up at least a couple and leads to a third and manageable, and that's exactly what has happened here. So time to clamp up. Chance to get off the field.
Yep, and Coach Vamp, very methodical in his play calling still. And again, I think that's a function of these guys haven't played against each other. He doesn't know what to what he's doing yet.
Mm-hmm.
Strong eye. Has Smith. Gonna be a first down.
Yeah, it doesn't look. It looks like he's totally content to pick up whatever he needs to pick up on third down right now. You know, not going for anything too crazy. Just a simple, easy throw over the middle. Exactly what the defense was giving.
And really, he might be trying to eat as much clock as he can on this drive.
Yeah, he looks pretty deliberate on this one.
And Ice in the hand to Cheney to the right. 4 yards before cutting back into a host of Badger defenders.
Yeah, 3.5, 4 yards there. One of Cheney's better first down plays. Doesn't bode well for the Wisconsin defense, though.
No, if he's warming up on first down now, look out. I've seen him do it on third down and even second down.
First down's your best opportunity to take him down, unfortunately.
So 4 wides here from Miami. Van Dyke's going to drop back and hit Cheney in the left flat. Going to spin his way to a 3rd and 1.
Interesting offensive game here for the Canes.
Four wide again. Van Dyke's calling out a couple of adjustments, just analyzing the field here.
He's letting the play clock go and everything. I knew it.
Has Restrepo on the corner route. It's going to be down to the 20.
Restrepo! There we go. We finally get to call it. I think Revamp did that one for us. However, I kind of saw that one coming. You know, like, it looked like that was going to be the play for him pre-snap, and lo and behold, there it is. Makes a big throw, takes it all the way nearing the red zone now, and Badgers really got to claw up.
And now that clock's starting to become more and more of a factor.
Mm-hmm.
Cheney takes it off the left side here.
I think the boys are getting that slight online lag right now. Looked like Cheney, I don't know, either he had like 6 donuts before he came onto the field for that one play, or he was just moving kind of slow because of lag. So
yeah, the hot dog guy was near their section.
Oh, well, then there you go. That's probably what it was. Was Gilmore there to hit one into his mouth and say, talk about a hole-in-one? I mean...
Probably.
Because it had to be pretty quick. He probably had to go Kobayashi on that and throw a bunch down for the play.
You know, I bet Cheney would be a pretty fair contestant in a, regurgitating contest. Like, let us know in chat who you would pick from each team to represent in a hot dog eating contest.
You had to send somebody to Coney Island to compete in the Nathan's Hot Dog Challenge. From each of these teams, which one are you going with?
Who do you think can take down Joey Chestnut?
I'm going to go with Restrepo.
Yeah, we knew you were going to take Restrepo.
Or as I'm going to start calling him, Restrapo. Because he's going to have to restrap that belt when he's done eating all them damn hot dogs.
Might be able to take down a foot long like that.
Hey, yo.
3rd and 3 from the 16. Knighton's going to get it.
Gets what he needs. Play clock winding all the way down on these calls now. Revamp's taking it all the way down. He has not taken any chances with Brousseau tonight.
No. He says, call me the Sandman, because I am just going to put you to sleep right now. He doesn't want to see Brousseau's offense again. Yeah, and I don't blame him.
Yeah. He's got him in that headlock right now. He's just waiting for him to go to sleep. Little game of keep away, exactly.
Hand off the Cheney. Pick up of a yard.
Brousseau calling his first time out of the half at the 2:09 mark.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a two-possession game. You figure if he can hold him to a field goal here.
Yeah.
You know, he could score quickly. You'd get an onside kick. You'd have to have, you know, you'd have to have time to do that. So he needs, I think he wants 2 minutes to get that done. That's.
Yeah, that would be the hope. Can't let him in the end zone.
Give us to Cheney again. He's going to be stopped after 2 more.
Good play there. It looked like he was going to get a lot more room, but it closed quickly. Not
Red zone
bad
defense
at all.
has been tough all night.
Mm-hmm.
A big third down play coming up.
Yeah, this is the one he needs to be really tough. Got to be real stingy here. You don't even want it to be 4th and 2 or 4th and 3 because Vamp might go for it.
Yeah, that's a real possibility as well. Van Dyke calling out his adjustments. Give us to Cheney again. He's going to fight for a few yards. It's going to be 4th and 4.
There you go. 4th and 4 at least makes it a really tough decision.
Yeah, final timeout from Wisconsin. 2:02 remaining.
Didn't look like a tough decision for Miami, though.
Field goal unit is out.
He brought him out quick. We'll just take these points right now. All right, if there was ever a time for some pimping offense, it's right now.
Yeah, 2-minute drill. Times 2.
You know, who would have thought that the opening drive of the game...
Catch signal.
Who would have thought the opening drive of the game takes 6 minutes? And, you know, we get 31 points scored in the half still. Then we come out in the second half, and there's been no 6-minute drives and just 10 points between these two teams. Thought we were headed for way more.
Everybody kind of tightened the screws. Adjustments were made. Mertz drops back, has a little bit of time. Throws it incomplete.
Coach has no idea what was going on there, what he was looking at. We're just as confused. I don't know where Mertz was going with that one.
Needs to settle in, find his receivers. Get lucky. Mertz rolling to his right. Gonna run out of bounds. 3rd and 13.
Do you think if locker room started calling him Graham R3 that he would maybe throw the ball away instead of running out of bounds for a loss of 3 yards?
Ooh. Maybe? Mertz is going to sling it up the sideline. It's going to fall incomplete.
Oh, that receiver, I don't think he starts next week for that one. He just stops and does nothing. Incredible.
Yeah, we saw the cornerback celebrating, but the ball kind of seemed uncontested as it fell.
Got to watch that 98 Weasel. Ooh!
Back. Hits his man on the little post route.
Snuck that thing by number 2. Woo! Could have been a pick, but what a dot.
Up to the 45. The Badgers stay alive here.
They're still there. Still fighting, still clawing.
Mertz drops back. Has his man. Looks like he's got enough for a first down as well.
Yep. Totally.
That's Braylon Allen. Great play. Stops the clock momentarily. And with no timeouts, he needs all the first downs he can get. Making a quick adjustment. Dropping back now. Throws across the middle.
Sheesh.
First down.
You know, I think I know why the Wisconsin defense is in a pillow fight. It's because Miami's been blanketing them all day.
Yeah. Mertz is going to roll to his right. Throwing to the middle now. Has
Nice
Braylon
play.
Allen. Another 15-yard pickup.
Another good throw, another good catch. Moving the football, 1:08 to go. This is getting good.
Mertz drops back. Has Braylon Allen. It's going to be a gain of a couple of yards. Clock continues to tick. Now inside a minute.
As the great Chris Berman once said, tick, 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 tick.
Yeah, back up on the line here. 46 seconds. Mertz drops way back.
Oh,
And just throws it out the back of the end zone.
the fadeaway J on that one.
3rd and 8 from the 19.
He went with the fadeaway J on that one. Unfortunately, Jordan's not walking through the door, so we got a 3rd and 8. I think he wants to call Lucky 95.
Oh, maybe. Mertz rolling to his right. Going into the end zone. Batted down, maybe? Falling incomplete.
Fog is coming down on the field here today, and it's getting gloomy.
Yeah, getting very foggy. 34 seconds left. 4th and 8 here, Wisconsin team. And another.
What a dot. What a dot. 1st and goal. That's a big play.
Just chipping away at her. Still standing alive.
And oh man. Mertz had his back in the flat to the left. Wide open. There was nobody to stop that dude on the left side, but we all miss those. It's not usually your first instinct to be like, okay, let me dump it to the running back. But man.
Flipping things up. 10 seconds on the play clock. Hand was to Braylon Allen, and he does not get in.
Stood up.
Clock will
wow.
continue to tick. Badgers are going to hustle right back to the line. Third down, Mertz drops back, throws into the end zone, intercepted Williams.
That one he just had nothing. There was nothing there for Mertz, and throw it into a pile of a bunch of bodies, and somebody's gonna come away with it. And unfortunately, he was wearing white, and not white, not just the white pants, the entire white uniform.
Mm-hmm. And like and that will do it after a quick kneel down.
Yeah, victory formation, and Coach Jimbo Jangles coming away with the dub.
And Coach, we'll just get Coach Vamp if he can make sure he's showing us stats as we go through their post-game interview.
What's up, fellas? Y'all want team stats?
Yeah, that'd be fine. Or if you want to just have fun and roll through it.
Okay.
Great game, Coach.
Yeah, that I ain't gonna lie. It took a lot out of me. I had to put a lot of, I guess, Cheney bailing me out. Really. I mean, it was a tough struggle, fucking chess match the whole damn time. I knew it was gonna be this way. I've never played Brusso before. I'm just glad we
Yeah, I
got the
noticed.
dub. That's really all I can say. Shit.
Yeah, I noticed you were taking probably more time than usual to call your plays. It just felt like you were just trying to take nice baby steps and make sure that you weren't doing anything too crazy or not.
Yeah, well, one thing I'll point out for sure is there's a couple routes that I like, and
Mhm.
I'm not sure if Brusso. I'm assuming he realized it beforehand because I wasn't able to hit my boy up damn near the whole game. So that alone took out a lot of my just general game scheme. And so we had to definitely adapt throughout the whole game. And like I said, there was a few times like that fourth down that we went for it on the goal line. Cheney did some crazy shit. I mean, this game is close. I mean, 27-14, this game was close as shit, Like, honestly.
Yeah, it really was. I mean,
Yeah.
without you getting that field goal right before halftime, I don't, it's like a whole different ball game
Yeah, I forgot
because you
about that.
don't have that cushion. I don't know if you can really burn out the clock. Yeah, it was a good one. It was a great game to watch. I don't really have much else. FG.
Yeah, I think honestly your defense came away very opportunistic today, and we all know the great defense that you put out there, and the ability of your defensive backs to just blanket the crap out of any receiver they play against. And you came away with 2 big picks. And do you think that was a big difference maker for you? Because we know Brusso's known for defense. He came away with no turnovers. Turnover battle means a lot.
Yeah, I mean, interceptions are huge, especially the one at the end. It kind of just took a lot of pressure just out of it. Time running out, but still, pressure still cooking. Brusso driving down the field, it's like anytime I'd come out with the certain formation more than one time, it's like he already had like put it into his digital box. Like, oh, okay, I remember that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I mean, I think one of those key interceptions, and I think we called that in the booth, was Brusso's first time taking a chance all day, throwing downfield, and it was intercepted right away. And I don't know, how much do you think that gave your defense the confidence to basically just be able to stop a lot of his big plays? You think that
yeah,
set the tone for your D?
yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, first drive he came out there, scored easy. I thought we were gonna have to just stop the run, really, and we stopped the run, but Brusso was out there picking us apart in the pass game. driving down the field, mixing in the run. We already knew he was going to mix it in well, but like you said, the interception I think got my defense really hype. I think there was like a stop early in the second half that kind of gave me the ball back, and I think I might have went up for. I think that was when I don't know. All I know is it gave me a chance to kind of like get the ball back, but I don't remember all of it off top, but yeah,
All right.
interception was big.
Last thing I got for you. I want you to take me through that run from your boy going way out wide and somehow finding a way to get through that Wisconsin defense and pick up the touchdown. It was the big clip today. Specta took the clip. Uh, how the
Yeah,
heck did you score on that? I thought you were dead to rights.
like I said, I think that was that Cheney play that I was shouting out.
Yep.
Yeah.
You just went absolutely ape shit on the
I,
sidelines there.
honestly, that's one of those plays where it's like that. It's that old school game cheese. Like I knew I was dead to rights immediately. I was like, man, all I can do is really try to outrun his ass and hope I can make a move and make somebody miss. And I ain't gonna lie, I didn't think we were gonna get in. My thought was like, please God, just get it to like the one so I can maybe do some crazy defensive stand here. Like that was my main thing at that point. I was like, please. And then Cheney just put the
Yeah,
team on the back.
I don't know what the sponsor is. I guess I don't know who makes apple turnovers. I guess the Pepperidge Farm turnover uh of the day right there. That first turnover that you got, and then we got that the turning point of the day. That big fourth down touchdown. That's huge. So great game played by you, and didn't take any crazy chances with the football, just being safe and just riding it out, sweating it out like you do every time you play somebody for the first time, like when we had our first game together. So
Yeah,
I respect it, man. You did a great job. Congrats on the dub, man.
I appreciate it, fellas. Good game, Brusso. Like I said, like you said, I pretty much just came here and just tried to be conservative, and I knew if I gave him the ball too much, I wouldn't be able to come back. But appreciate y'all, fellas.
Yep, good job, pimp.
Thank you, Coach Brusso. It's a good game. You didn't come out on the right end of it necessarily, but tell me about your first half. Your first drive, you came out, you run the ball for 6 minutes and score.
Yeah, yeah, it was a 17 play drive, I believe. But the thing is, if you look at the team stats, we only had the ball for 5 minutes the rest of the game. You
Mm-hmm.
know, yeah, 5 minutes. So we knew that we couldn't. Like I said, we're not the most athletic team. We're not very skilled on the perimeter. So we had to play it, slow the tempo down, try to limit possessions. And like you guys said, the big play was right the last play of the third quarter, trying to get a little overzealous. Mertz trying to take, let's go for the deep shot. Usually the slot usually comes underneath that, but you guys saw it. You had to throw the ball perfectly against this Miami secondary. If you
Agreed.
were even halfway off on your throws, if Mertz was just a little bit off, he paid for it. And that was just, the receiver, just couldn't break underneath, and the slot defender did and picked the ball off. And that's pretty much what pretty much unraveled the game for us. But, hey, better player won this game. Plain and simple, right? We just did our best to kind of make it close, and then whatever happened, happened.
Well, it was certainly fun to watch. I appreciate you making Revamp sweat, even if it's just a little bit for a little while, because it's it's good when you it's good when we can kind of keep him in check sometimes. If he gets bouncing a little bit too much, it's probably no fun for anybody in this league. So that's all I got. FG, what do you got for Coach Russo?
Yeah. How much do you think the change in game plan after the turnover or the speed up of the game after your first 6-minute drive affected the performance the rest of the game? Do you think it mattered at all?
I think when he went hurry up at times, he kind of got us in some hard, in some disadvantaged opportunities. if you want to say that. But honestly, like it was just a few, like 3 or 4 plays where our guys just didn't make the play. Like the deep ball for 50 yards on the sideline, corner. I'm sitting there, we're sitting there, hitting this thing, and he just decides to go run past him. I'm like, oh great, cool, that's fun. Or the one on the sideline, when we double covered the corner route and both guys go inside and the corner route's wide open over there. I'm like, okay, cool, that's fun. And then when the receiver don't want to catch the ball, even though we're spamming, it's just it's comical at times, and it's not take away anything from Revamp. Like he clearly won this game. It's just a couple of plays where it's just like we're in the right position to make plays. If we do what we're supposed to do, we'll be all right. We just don't execute. Plain and simple.
Look, you're talking to the right guy because nobody can relate with that triangle button not working better than I can. So uh, I totally understand a lot of your expressions on a sideline during the game, those what the fuck faces, those hands thrown up in the air, those I really wish this kid was sitting in front of me so I could smack him upside the head. I could definitely relate to a lot of what was going on with that, but that's just what comes with playing somebody like Revamp. He's always going to have you on your toes, but you know, y- I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked Revamp. Take me through that fourth down where
No.
you just could not get anybody to make a tackle. Like what is running through your head?
Well, I saw that they had to bounce it, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna user this, and if he makes this guy miss, the safety's sitting right there in the hole for him to stop him short. And I'm like, all right, he spins, he does a crazy thing, and I'm like, okay, the safety's still there, and the safety literally looks at him, gives him a high five, and lets him score. I'm like, what the hell are we doing? Safety's literally stepped up and just, oh yeah, let's just let you score. But it's part of this game, man. He made a better play. That's pretty much all there is to it.
Yep. From one revamp making revamp sweat coach to another one who took over for me when I had to drop out of this league. I definitely respect the gameplay that you had today. So congratulations on a well fought out game. Obviously, you know yourself that the horses aren't there, and hopefully you'll get the job done in recruiting, pick up a couple of beasts, and come back next year against them and put up another really good fight, man. Good game.
Well, I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys for the call. Good job, George, on the producing.
Thank you. And that should about do it for tonight.
That's Slabanaka.
Yeah, we'll have to. That's the last game of the week. We'll have to figure out when we're advancing, get next week's game scheduled so we can get back for some action. I don't know when the turnaround is going to be exactly, so stay tuned for that. But
Last game of the week on a Wednesday. No good, pimp. No NW. We're going to be NWO star for a few days. Yeesh.
we've been doing that. We've been doing that a lot. I don't know. Sometimes it's a Thursday turnaround. Sometimes it's a late Wednesday night. Sometimes it's a Friday. Who knows? But hopefully get some games out here. I don't know. I heard some guys talking about maybe Sunday night for a game. So maybe as soon as then, maybe sooner. These guys are bonkers. But thank you, FG. Thanks, George. Thanks to the coaches.
Always great calling with you, Lou. George, great job
Anybody
on
know?
producing.
Jimmy's got a nice soft landing spot for us. Let's go say hi to Chris the Key, get some beard slaps.